Dana Loesch is helping to expose the president's actions. Dana, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Grant, for having me.
So I'm not surprised that he continues to pardon and reduce the sentences here, but more than the last 11 presidents combined?
More so than any modern president of our time, Grant. I mean, he's pardoned or commuted the sentences of so many felons, and some people argue, well, some of these charges are just little little drug charges, but a lot of them. I mean, these are serious charges. Methamphetamine distribution, crack cocaine dealership, and interestingly enough, Grant, you pointed this out too. A lot of these are on felony gun charges as well. I think it was 49 this last batch. In all, I think there have been 170 total felons whose sentences the president has pardoned or commuted that were brought up on federal gun charges. And we're not talking about, and I said this explicitly verbatim last night when I was talking about this with Shannon Bream, we're not talking about little baby things here. We're not talking about, maybe he forgot his license, the person who was arrested. We're talking about straw purchases. We're talking about gun trafficking. We're talking about serious felony charges. And when you look, Grant, at the cities, by the way, you want to talk about a judicial breakdown because this is all top down. We've talked about this before. When you look at the cities that have the lowest prosecutions for firearms-related crime, illegal use and illegal possession of firearms, be it misdemeanor charges or federal charges, interestingly enough, those cities, Grant, are all run by the mayors who joined Michael Bloomberg's Mayors Against Illegal Guns. And they've claimed, again, this all comes from top down, these are people who have the strictest gun laws, the strictest regulations, but the way that it always seems to be designed, Grant, is that it frees the criminal and it goes easy on the criminal and it makes it harder on the law-abiding. And quite frankly, I have to ask whose side the administration is on, because pardoning and commuting the sentences of these felons, violent felons, who end up getting out on the street a lot earlier. There's a high recidivism rate for violent offenders, for drug dealers. We have the data on that. Statistically, these people, once released, particularly if the deterrence has been decreased, are going to go and reoffend. And that's just the fact of the matter. And so this creates a huge problem. And Grant, who gets blamed for it? You do. I do. We all do.